All right, Niku, let's start with you. Why do you think they are targeting cannabis shops harder than the average industry?
Well, we need to talk about weed, don't we? Well, I have to say, I mean, many topics I really like to talk about. And I got to be honest, with cannabis and marijuana in the United States is not really one of my top topics. But I mean, I just think let it be cannabis. I think it doesn't really matter what industry it is. I think ultimately we are going to see, regulation come, crack down, have a go at cryptocurrency as blockchain. And, yeah, I think it doesn't matter which industry is going to be targeted. I think from a regulation and from a tax perspective, doesn't matter which industry.
Absolutely, it does not matter. Regulation is regulation.
Niku, what do you have on your face? Is
well,
nobody going to address
actually,
this?
Way to be
Yeah,
safe.
I
It's
certainly
rude,
do.
sir.
And,
He did.
I certainly want to do it. The last time I was on your show, that was the day that I discovered that I had a case of bad Bell's palsy, and that's around a month
Really?
ago. Yeah, and I didn't know it that
Wow.
day. That day, I just knew that I couldn't close my mouth anymore. I didn't know what was up, and I didn't know if I had a heart attack or not. But I had to go through with around the block.
I'm
So,
telling you,
now
Ben.
Wow, man,
Ben, he
that's
like a warrior went through the entire show. We got off, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. I can't move half my face. My eyes watering." I mean, he muscled through.
Are
I
you
am so
serious?
impressed. So impressed with you, man.
Thank you.
wow. I thought it looks like some warrior tape. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Well,
It looks like you put something on
this
like.
is a good thing.
He wanted Braveheart blue.
Well, I'll tell you,
Yeah,
it doesn't look like something you're wearing because you're impaired. It looks like something you're wearing because you're ready to, you're ready to roar. I like
I
it.
am.
There you
Definitely,
go.
I am.
Wow.
definitely. All right, so
Amazing.
hey, if you like what's going on so far in the show, make sure you hit the like button. We spoke a second ago about how China banned all crypto transactions, making it illegal. At this point, is there anything left that they can do, and who's going to be the next country as the crypto boogeyman?
Oh man, every country is a boogeyman. But first of all, I want to say, what is the currency, right? Currency is a medium of exchange for goods and services. In short, it's money in the form of paper and coins. Now we got it on the blockchain. I think it's important to make a difference between currency and the blockchain. Now, that's the first thing that I want to say, because I think that we are mixing things up. We're also mixing things up when it comes to decentralization. From my point of view, we're not going to see a decentralized economy. We're going to see decentralization in many other aspects, in many other industries. Let it be music, let it be insurance, let it be energy. So from my point of view, it goes without saying that no government, no country, they're all boogeymen, except for, what is it, El Salvador. And there might be, some other little country. But I always try to come back to the fact, why would a country let its monetary responsibility, its monetary system be decentralized, go out of hand? So I think from my point of view, yes, I think every country can be a boogeyman. And I think we should differentiate between decentralizations, between monetary system and all the other traditional industries that will that will migrate onto the blockchain.
Niku, let's start with you. Do you see more artists jumping in the short term, or do you think we are still a long way out from more artists entering the?
No, obviously we're not a long way out, right? Because I mean, we are seeing a lot of blockchain-related trends. They're taking shape in the music industry. And when it comes to Charles Hoskinson, I think he's just trying really to emphasize on the importance of the blockchain for the future of the music industry, and in that sense, also then making awareness for the Cardano blockchain. And I love what he's doing there. Now, so obviously for all the artists and the content providers, right, there's finally hope that decentralization, and I do believe that decentralization can actually play a big part in the music industry. They obviously can eliminate the music production and distribution policies that have so far only benefit the major music labels. So I think that I think that Charles and Cardano is doing the right thing, and I do think that not only CC Top, also who were the first, it was Kings of Leon. I think that anyone that is an artist or content provider that has a hope to make more money, well, they will praise the blockchain.
Yes, I definitely agree with you. That was something I was going to talk about next too. Is that?
Let me just change the topic real quick. I'm surprised that we're not talking about the fact that Ripple has launched a $250 million fund for NFT creators and creations.
Well, hey, we got a few minutes. Let's talk about it.
I just know the headline, but I can't wait to see some XRP NFTs.
All right.
I have no opinion on it other than that. I just wanted to bring the news to the world. I know people like XRP here, and that ought to be good news.
All right. Well, if anybody has anything to speak about that, speak now or forever
I
hold
don't
your
like
peace.
XRP. I think XRP is the biggest shitcoin around.
No. I know the Bitboy audiences are big fans of it. That's all I was saying.
Throw
If
the
you like
X up,
XRP,
you know what I
smash a
mean?
like.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
why don't you like
Oh.
XRP? Why is XRP such a bad coin?
What?
Niku?
I'd love to hear your
Sorry.
thoughts on what's the problem with XRP.
XRP, I think, has lots of fundamental problems. First of all, SEC. First of all, they're not going to make an investigation, and they're not going to come with allegations without any boundary. And if you go through the 70 pages, you will see there are lots of them. And Brett, who goes around, he spends more time going around bribing, I don't know, X amount of brokerages around the world, or let it be influencers, or let it be whatever, who wants to have, just make an impact. He is so busy being busy bribing people that he forgets what he's even there to do. I mean, hire some people, for God's sake. What I'm going to say about XRP, hey, it's over. I mean, we got so many other good projects. You go back to 2016 to 17, well, maybe. But now, Brett, take off, go home. That Norwegian other CEO, whatever he is, you did well. I don't even understand why they keep competing.
Well, I don't either. But I do know that there is probably more in the future. But can we,
Okay.
BJ? Can you just give? I guess it's me now. Niku, I'm going to give you 5 points for the new nickname. I like Brad Garlic Bread. That very creative. Very creative. I definitely chuckled here to myself. Let's see. Let's get into another question.
I would just say this. I'm not going to rehash all the things I believe about XRP and I've said about XRP. I mean, the XRP army watching the channel know my viewpoints on a lot of the points that he made. But what I would say is this: if the allegation is that Brad Garlinghouse is going around bribing everybody, but then you also think that the SEC is going to win, then you're not paying attention. Those two things don't really go hand in hand together. I would say that, yeah.
I agree with you, but it's also, even to have all these allegations, actually, you can verify them. Why didn't Brad or XRP or Ripple, why didn't they get, with all that money, they could have hired the best developers. They could have hired the best salespeople. They could have been so far ahead as where they are now.
Wendy, what you got?
Well, I think they've been paralyzed by this SEC case, but they're still continuing to hire and make moves around the world. I guess.
Let's get a debate going one of these days.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's young, he's handsome, he's a prophet, he's a poet. They know it. I must be the greatest. I told the world.